I mean, everything we see is a false reality. It's like Big Brother, The Matrix, whatever you want to call it. While we're watching each other, they're watching us all the time. Obi-Wan Kenobi said, "Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them." It seems to be getting harder, distinguishing reality from the illusions people make for us, or from the ones we make for ourselves. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the plan, to make me think I'm crazy. It's working.
This is chapter 1. Sonder. Sonder is the realization that everybody else's life is just as vivid and as complex as yours. Brain Fires for you guys. Brain Fires says this in one of his interviews, and it really has me thinking. My life is just as vivid as and as complicated as somebody else's life, which is crazy to think about that. It is easy to go through life knowing that, not knowing actually, easy to go through life not knowing that another person could be facing the same difficulty or the same challenge as you, if not greater or far less greater than yours. It's crazy to think that everybody else around you doesn't have the exact same emotions as you. As human, I think it's very important to stay grounded to reality, or whatever we call this life, which is a story. It has been written and is fully paved out for us. Yeah, it's very important to realize that I could be walking past somebody who's going through something very, very challenging, something very hard to them. And that's chapter 1. That's on the realization. And and when I go deeper down in this realization, I also realize that sorry. Sorry. Okay. Also, as I go down this realization, my mom likes calling me anxious, that I have anxiety. For a while, I thought that was weird. Like, why would she call me anxious or that I have anxiety? But then I actually did a deeper dive and I had to reflect on myself, had to actually go back and see why somebody else would perceive me as anxious. And I actually have these traits of being anxious where I would think of a situation that hasn't happened. In fact, anxious people have the mentality that they think of a situation that hasn't happened, but in their mind it has happened. Yeah, that's more or less how I would be thinking about many situations and how these situations could benefit or better my life. And yes, yes, sometimes being anxious can be a superpower, but to those people who have severe anxiety, it could be a struggle. Many can't even sit in a room without being anxious. With a lot of the signs, you could see it with your heart beating fast, sweaty palms, or just you being uncomfortable with human touch. But I've seen that I have this trait of thinking of a situation, a reality, a story that hasn't happened, but in my mind, I fully believe it. Chapter 2 is all about solitude. Solitude is it's technically just solitude. It's right there in the name. It's you choosing to be alone. It's the choice that you make to be alone. I think we have these categories where we could go on both of these. I might not explain it well, but Tyson Liberto, he is one of the best content creators that I've watched that helped me actually embrace a life of liminality and actually help me understand that, but more about liminality in another video. Go check out his content. go check out go check out his content if you don't like my content as much. But I really do appreciate if you do check out his content. This is not a promo. Yeah. Yeah. I'll try to make more videos. But yeah, Tyson actually brought forth to me about the realization of being able to choose when you're silent, being able to choose when you're alone. And it kind of helped me for a while. It's helping me right now. But it gets easy to forget who you are. And ever since I watched one of his videos about liminality and how beautifully he spoke about liminality, I started embracing a life in this liminal space. And I kind of know and feel this sense of nostalgia, this sense of belonging in this liminal space. Somber is the unease in being alone, like unease in being the mood. Yeah, the mood is very sad, very melancholic. And knowing that somber is like this could potentially bring you down to a road where this reality or these stories that you make up into your mind could be something that controls you even more. Somber could be the realization to you, or something that could convict you, something that can convict you in so many other ways, making you believe in stories that didn't happen, making you believe, for example, that your friend doesn't like you. For instance, your friend doesn't like you, and your mind is making you believe that that friend genuinely does not like you. And that fake reality that somber is creating in your mind could make you feel even more anxious, could make you go through so much more than you're actually supposed to go through. And this whole chapter is basically me trying to say, don't let somber be a determination of what reality your mind wants to create for you. Although, yes, you might be in your thoughts for a while, you might feel very melancholic, you might feel very uneasy about certain things, but somber shouldn't be a leeway, a gateway, like a key to a reality that hasn't happened. You can't think that something has already happened. It hasn't happened. You can't see into the future. And every time these realities, these fake realities, want to come into your mind and you want to perceive these realities as, yes, they're real, but they're not at the end of the day. It's just the story that your mind is trying to make you think, that your mind is trying to make you feel like, yes, this is my, what is that word called? This is my closure, which is completely, which is completely incorrect, because you wouldn't feel closure at all from that situation. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this chapter, that you shouldn't let somber be a leeway, a gateway drug. Think about it like that. Don't let somber be a gateway drug to you chasing a fake reality, to you being anxious. May God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day or night if you're watching this at night of sleep, or a wonderful day if you're watching this during the day. I love you personally. The Lord loves you. and I hope we can grow as a community. Right now, we at 110. We had 110, 101 subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm very stoked. You're stoked. I'm very stoked that we have reached this milestone. I kind of see myself in the future coming out of this country, if I might say, coming out of this country and going to talk in front of people that find me interesting or find my ideas and my thoughts interesting. That'd be that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Nice little goal to look forward to. But yeah, that's the end of the video.